Well, come on with the come on. What's going on,
going
guys?
on, guys?
Whew.
Man,
Long one today.
today was a blister.
Yeah, it was hot today, guys, and we got it in. We was hitting 2 parts of Come On Mountain today. Old Greg from New Zealand says, "Come on, come on."
Uh-oh.
Oh, I was getting notified.
All
I'm a little slow on it today. Hey, Auntie Ann, how are you, Paul? How y'all doing? SKW lives in here. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? You're going to be up on the mountain here in about, I don't know, 10, 11 days, something like
the
that.
countdown is on,
The
guys.
countdown is on. Loud and clear, good deal.
Leister from above said, just need the backfill now, David.
Whew. Well, there's a little more to that.
Little bit more.
We still got to do the pipe and all of that. The septic is set. Didn't get none of that on film. I asked. They said no. I got to respect their wishes.
It was the same way with the rock guys. They didn't
Yeah.
really want to be on film too much.
Yeah. But Gary and Mel from Simple Life Reclaim is coming over tomorrow to help me run all the lines and the leach field and all of that. But everything is dug. Septic tank is in the ground. Now it's just a matter of connecting everything, putting the rock in, putting the felt down, backfilling everything, and then move to the inside. Oh, I see my baby in here. What's going on, Hazel?
Hazel. Hola, Hazel.
David Moffat, what's going on? I see the members in here. Hello, Susie. Jan, how are you?
Junk the Gems 3. What's up, Gary, Mary, and Miley?
What's going on, guys?
Somebody said you need a midnight emoji.
Yes, I do. I've been so busy, guys. We got enough members now. I think we got 70-something members now.
Wow. Holy smokes. That's amazing.
I know that I haven't put nothing up there in about a week. It's just, man, I've been busy. Hazel's coming Thursday.
The countdown is really on for that.
Yeah, Thursday. And I'm going to try to take a lot of pictures and stuff and put a lot up for the members and stuff of that whole visit. I'm going to try to stop for a little while, guys. I'm going to try to stop for about at least 2 of the days.
Pump some brakes.
And just spend some time with my baby. And one day we're going to be working. We're all 4 going to do a little project together. And then I know one day there's a girls' day that's supposed to happen. So I'll be working that day.
Yeah.
Randall, $5 super chat said, David, did you hand put a rider and eclipse turd in the septic tank?
They found.
You never know. Ryder might just get up there and use it. That joker, every time I turned the camera on, he got to poop.
It wouldn't surprise me. I swear it wouldn't surprise me if I heard the toilet flush and Ryder walking out.
Yeah.
What's up, Jamie O'Rourke's Littlefield?
Oh, hey, what's going on? Yeah, so, man, it's like, what do they call it? The 11th hour?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, man.
It's the 11th hour right now around here. Moving these guys down there with the weather and everything, and then also we underestimated it. I underestimated it.
Yeah, by several days. Yeah.
And then the weather, took out about 3 of our days where we couldn't get down there and really do nothing. So it put everything back at like a week and a half. So it's like today, guys, was the first day I actually stressed out. I don't think Mike's seen me stressed out here lately.
Yeah.
He's seen it this morning.
That was the first time that I've seen you stressed out in about 20 years.
Yeah. I told him, I said, I'm human.
Man.
I'm human. Yeah, it was, man, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and I was out there working at 6 and getting it, and Uber was just beating me down, man, and I just had a minute there where I needed to just pretty much. And but got a lot done today.
Yeah.
Got a whole lot done
We
today.
double teamed it today.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was working over there at Come On Campgrounds.
Yep.
Today, and got the rest of his stuff moved out of the way so he could run lift.
It looks like a whole new area over there now.
Yeah. I don't know if the grass is going to get there in time. I don't think we're going to have enough rain to make that happen. I'm going to put some seed down and we'll see what happens. But it's probably going to be a dirt fest over there, but it's going to be a level, flat dirt fest.
Yeah,
for sure.
Whitney Wagner says today is her 69th birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
It's a pleasure to spend it with us.
Yeah, nice.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
You and Mike ain't in the 11th hour, homie. Y'all in the
59.
59. This is true.
Man.
This is true. It's a hey, what's going on, MT? It's just so that put everything behind it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm confident we're going to get it done. The biggest project right now is the septic tank and the bathroom, getting at least the toilet plumbed up and stuff. But I think we got a good plan. I think me and Simple Life Reclaim can take care of that tomorrow. And then Anthony and Roxanne's coming back over Wednesday to help me with the plumbing. We're trying to streamline it and get all of this done. That way we can shift gears completely to Freedom Weekend. And he's already working on Freedom Weekend stuff.
My gear's already shift. Freedom Weekend is full steam ahead for me.
Yeah, and he's pretty much in charge of box blading the road, taking the pole saw and trimming it up so all the RVs could get up fine without getting all scratched up, because it's a goat trail, guys, for real. But I do that probably 2 or 3 times a year, so it's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, there's just a couple limbs here or there that's going to need to go.
You said goat trail, and I just seen our friend David with Goat Days in here hanging out.
What's going on? But yeah, he's going to be running that box blade, so Lift's about to beat the what's happening out of him.
Man.
We put a pine log on the back of it today to add some weight to the box blade to get ready for that road there. It makes a big difference, don't it?
Paul, you're shot out, bro.
Please don't, Mike, never to use the term double teaming. Again, this is a family channel. I love you, Paul.
David Moffitt, Mike, did you get the campground finished with Lyft? Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, for the most part. There's a little fine tuning. Honestly, I need to take Uber over there and clear up a little bit of the edges and stuff. That way you can kind of get around on the edges a little bit more. And maybe probably a little bit on the road going in there. That's going to take some time. It's still kind of wet.
That one spot, though.
Yeah. It's still kind of wet. Tomorrow he's going to start running up and down the road. He's going to start at the bottom of Come On Mountain there, because I've already done all that with the shell.
Yep.
That's good enough for now, and he's going to start heading towards the gate. And the goal is this, guys. I am trying my hardest to get it to where Tim can get his grocery getter to Come On Mountain for the first time.
Yes.
If I can get Tim's SUV up here with his camper without having to unhook it and go down there and hook up to the truck and all that, I'll call that a win.
That's a pat on the back right there.
And I don't want to do that to old Tim. I don't want to have to go take my truck down there, disconnect his camper, hook up to it, and bring him up the mountain. I just feel like that might mess with his manhood a little bit. So Tim, I'm gonna fix the road for you, buddy.
That's right.
Or Mike's gonna fix the road for you.
I got you, bro.
Mike is a DOT.
Yeah.
Department of Transportation for the foreseeable future, because once he gets the road done, then we're gonna put the bush hog on lift.
Yep.
And he's gonna bush hog down there at the power lines, a parking lot. And we're not the whole power lines, just enough to.
And that's gonna be fun, because that's gonna be my first time bush hogging. And
earthquake! Slapped him.
I'm excited to learn how to bush hog. I like mowing grass anyway, so bush hogging will be fun.
Yeah, I've never bush hogged either, guys. All of my experience with tractors, for the most part, has been the tractor and the front attachments and backhoe, and which I've never ran a tractor with a backhoe, but I have ran backhoes before, so I do know how to run a backhoe.
Hi, David and Mike. Love from Guyana. Dang. Hanging out late night. It's great over there. Thank you so much.
Let me see here. This one over here ain't moving that much. Did I miss one? Oh, no. Seen it. Let's see here. Also, the last video I put out, y'all seen me going to look at the shipping containers, and that was exciting. It was originally going to be delivered on the 23rd, the day after Hazel got here, and I decided to push that delivery date back about a month.
Yeah.
With Freedom Weekend going on and Hazel coming into town and all of that, and my family coming into town, where the only place I could put it right now would just be way too big of a pain in the butt to get it back over there where it needs to go.
Right.
So.
And who wants to move it twice?
Yeah, exactly. Man. So what I did is I had Gary pick me up. He was in Fort Smith the other day at Harbor Freight, another one of those yellow tents. and I'm going to borrow some of their pallets, and I'm going to set it up like they had their washroom over there on the 41.36 with a pallet floor, and that should be able to store the stuff up in the loft, because that's the main reason why I needed it right now.
Yep.
I want to get the stuff out of the loft because Levi's coming for a month. My brother's going to be here. They're going to be staying up in there. I want to get everything out the loft. And that way, when Freedom Weekend's over with, that's where I'm going to start putting a wall up first.
Yeah.
To start making the bedrooms.
Lila Newton, the twins are outside. Actually, when I pulled up on the e-bike, Midnight and Ryder were kind of in one giant ball rolling across underneath the truck. It was funny as heck.
It's not too late here. It's just 7:15 p.m. Love you all. David, you are a true blessing. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he is.
What is your guesstimate for a number of people coming to Freedom Weekend?
Ooh, good question.
I don't know, honestly. Right now, we ain't even got down to the brass tacks of all of that yet. I know Melanie is going to handle a lot of the invites. A lot of people already know they're invited, but some of the ones that are not in the immediate, I know Melanie's going to be reaching out to. I'm trying to delegate as much as possible, because it's just impossible for me to do this all by myself. And Melanie's going to kind of coordinate that right along with the sides and all that other stuff, what's coming, because what's going to happen is Friday and Saturday, whoever's here, you're on your own as far as eating and drinks and all that other stuff. Sunday is the day of the actual party,
right,
and I'll be supplying the food and everything for that day. We'll be having barbecue chicken at night and probably hamburgers and hot dogs for lunch. And if I can get enough of my chicken friends to bring enough eggs or whatever, I might do a breakfast too that morning.
There we go.
I'm thinking about buying a Blackstone, a big Blackstone, and hooking up breakfast, because either way, I got a crew to feed for a couple of days.
That's right.
I got my brother and his wife and my nephew and my niece coming, and then plus my son and my granddaughter. So that alone is a lot of groceries to feed for a couple of days. So I'm thinking about getting a bigger Blackstone. I had a brand new one, nice one, Pro Series one. I couldn't fit it when I moved to Texas, and I gave it to my brother, the same one that's coming. And I'm not an Indian giver, so I'm not going to be like, hey, throw it in the back of your truck and bring it back to me.
Right.
I gave it to him when I left, and so I need to get another one.
Auntie Ann said, did y'all see the news about Tulsa and Broken Arrow not having power? Thankfully, we didn't lose ours.
Do you need decorations for the 4th? Yes. Me and Mike was actually just talking about that.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to be putting Alyssa in charge of decorating for the 4th.
We just nominated her just 20 minutes ago.
I know you're on here, and we ain't told you yet, but
you're in charge.
You're in charge of decorating. Surprise!
Surprise!
Yeah, Mike and them's going to take care of the decorating, and I'm going to supply all the food and stuff like that. So, because we're co-hosting right now. Sounds like so much fun, which could be there with well, I wish you could too, babe. You're a week too early, but I'm not complaining. That just means I get to see my baby this weekend, and then I get to see my family next weekend also. So it'll be 2 good weeks. NT, I cracked most of your eggs. Nice eggs. Let's see. Randall said, David told me to pitch my tent at the local dump site. No.
Actually, there is no local dump site.
There ain't nothing local here, Randall.
Man, we went to the dump the other day and had to drive 35 minutes just to get to the dump.
I can send stuff if y'all need. Nice. Actually,
yeah, send it if you want to send something.
Actually, my mail delivery was very slow on this one.
Oh, yeah. We've had this for a while, guys, and I just forgot to bring it down here to
I've
Uncle
seen
David.
the emails saying, did I get the flags? And I didn't know what the email was talking about. Well, now I know. We got the sticks.
West House. Yes, sir. We're definitely going to have some fireworks.
Yes. Yeah, that's kind of thing, too. Everybody's going to bring fireworks. For anybody that's coming, feel free to bring some. help your local mountain
Yeah.
host and bring as many fireworks as you want. I'm gonna bring some as well. I'm sure they'll be getting some. I'm sure my brother
Oh
end up
yeah.
throwing down as well. And we're gonna screw everything to a big old plank that we milled, that there's no way it can turn over and stuff, and try to be as safe as possible.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but we got some flags, guys. Quite a few of them. So we'll be putting those out everywhere. I'm probably going to end up getting another canopy just to put over the cooking area.
And I got 2 of them.
Yeah, and he's got two the 10 by 10s. Is it 10 by 10s or
Yeah,
8 by 8s?
Yeah, 10 by 10.
10 by 10s.
Yeah.
And then my brother's supposed to be bringing me some expanded metal. He owns a steel company down there in Florida, and I'm going to take some of those center block over there and actually make the grill to cook all the chicken, because if I tried to cook enough for that many people, because I'm expecting it's at least going to be 50.
Right.
At least. So
oh.
Hoping he don't have too many coming to block the new toilet.
Paul,
appreciate it, Paul. Actually, Paul, there will be 2 porta potties out here. Mel's already got an account with the porta potty people from last year, and so she's already arranged for 2 porta potties to be delivered out here at some point. So that's where the bathrooms are going to be. The new toilet ain't getting worn out by everybody.
That's right. MT Homestead $20 super chat said, "I will bring 12 to 14 dozen eggs and some meats."
Nice.
Dang.
Nice.
MVP.
I love you, Mike and Terry. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys, man. I didn't get to hang out with y'all much at the meetup because of all the work y'all was having to do and stuff. So it's gonna be nice to kind of kick back. Although now it's my turn,
right?
You know, I'm gonna be running around like a chicken without a head. But I got a lot of help though. Country Road Cure, Simple Life Reclaim, and all the other family that's in the area is gonna be helping out. Mike and them's co-hosting it with me. And plus, I got my brother and my son here as well. And I mean, as far as grilling, and also Ian Man Bun's supposed to be coming too.
Oh, Ian's coming. Cool.
Oh yeah, and Ian can hold his own on the grill and all that kind of stuff too. And so we're definitely going to have a lot of hands, and it should make it a whole lot easier. And that's why I'm trying not to stress too much about it, because I mean, it is what it is. I got a couple of special little things that I want to try to get done. And that's where my stress comes in, because there's a couple of things I want to get done.
Right.
But I don't, if I don't get it done, it ain't going to make or break the party, but it would be a nice extra. So I'm not going to announce it yet, just in case I don't get it done.
Jill Blake says your mama's in the house.
Your mama and them?
Mama and them in the house.
My mama and them's in the house. Speaking of my mama, can I get some prayers? Signs up. My mama actually has her back surgery tomorrow morning.
Oh, man.
So.
Dang, so yeah, definitely shoot out a prayer.
Yeah. And I know, Auntie Ann, I'm sucking on the comments tonight, but there's a lot to talk about. A whole lot to talk. And we got 894 people in here right now.
And one of them is Mike or Unum from Dubai.
Ooh, nice, nice. I actually got a buddy that's from Dubai. He lives in Clearwater. It's actually one of Levi's best friend's dads.
Really?
Yep. And man, that joker's crazy. He is a lot of fun. Yeah, Joseph, if you're watching this, buddy, I'm talking about you. Let's see here. Says hello to your mother, David. Yep, all my people. There's all the prayers.
Shiloh Acre said a lot of yes, chef, on the Mountain Freedom Weekend.
Just want to. What did you say? I missed that one.
I seen it over there. Shiloh Acre said that there's going to be a lot of yes, chef on Come On Mountain Freedom Weekend.
Yeah, there will definitely be a lot of yes, chef. It's going to be, to put on an event like this, guys. It takes a team. It does. It ain't something I can do by myself. I knew that going into it.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of changes and stuff that's happened for this summer after I agreed to it. So that's made it a little bit more chaotic, but ain't nothing that we can't handle here on Come On Mountain. David, since Hazel and kiddos coming up, you ever think about Barry and Mel and Anthony's camper while you build up Come On Mountain? Yeah, I've thought about it. Actually, we're actually bringing a camper.
Yep.
As well, but I'd rather have everybody in a structure. Honestly, I mean, the way that I have it configured, I think it's going to work out nice.
Yeah.
I think
You got some good plans.
Yeah, I think we'll have enough space. Each kid has their own bedroom. You know, I think that's very important. Uh, Especially kids that are coming into teenage years and are teenagers and stuff. I mean, to cut down on the fighting a little bit, you know, the best thing to do is give them their own space where you can go like, go to your own corner.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think it's going to work out fine. I think the cabin's going to do fine for that. And honestly, it'll be a pretty handy little thing to have even after we do get the house because um, this will probably be a temporary shop to start with,
Right.
but before it's over with, it's over here in the entertaining area. That's kind of what the tiny house is for. Um, It'd be a good place to put a pool table and turn it into a little old rustic like bar. You know what I mean? Like an old log cabin saloon from back in the day. That way, I want to use it. I love this cabin. You know what I mean? I just don't think it's practical to build on it and to try to fix all the little imperfections as a little bar or whatever. I don't have to fix all these imperfections. I can just make it structurally sound, and that'll give to the charm of the rusticness of it. But to make it livable with kids and grandkids and all that other stuff, and to that size, it just doesn't make financial sense to do it.
Right. Auntie Ann said, me and my sister had to share a room until I was 14. Our fights was epic.
I had to share one for a long time myself before I got my own. And yeah, you know, everybody needs space, you know, and I think it'll work out. And I mean, the kitchen's going to be back there where it used to be, and the living room used to be here anyways. And that's the only thing that's changing in here besides me putting up walls and actually doing separate rooms. They've been used as separate rooms already. There's just no wall. I'm just going to put the walls up. So
little frame in action.
Yeah, a little framing, and I'm going to do drywall too, guys. I don't have time to mill all that wood and stuff right now. And honestly, some of those walls might come out whenever it changes its life and we move in there. So there's no point in putting a ton of money into it just to tear it back out later.
Right. White Rock Nation in the house.
White Rock, what's going on? Let's see here. Let's Trade Paint. What's going on? Where's those likes, people? Yeah, where are those likes? We got 945 people in. How many likes do we got? I can't see the likes.
I think Paul said only about like 600 or something.
Oh, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. Let's see here. The Kemp Family Hill. Come on. How's Lala? There'll be a video coming out on that here soon.
Cuddly Texan said 455 likes.
Yeah, we can do better than that. We can do better. Bro, if I don't get my son one of your hats before the end of the year, I'm going to end up
on one of
Lindsay's Into the Mist. I got to make some more, man. I don't have any more Come On Homesteading hats. And the name is changing here soon, probably around Freedom Weekend. So until I get everything changed, there won't be one. But I'll make it happen as soon as I get something made. Let's see here. Let me go up here. 502 likes, Paul says. I got 536 right now, so we're getting better here. Let me like it myself. 537.
I like it.
I have 6 brothers and sisters. Oh, and our fights were epic.
Yeah.
I bet. Well, I'm the youngest of 7. So there you go. Just watched the video when you first bought the cabin. So many changes.
Man, so many changes.
It's not even close, guys, of how much has happened since I bought this cabin a little over a year ago. It's probably about a year and 2 or 3 months at this point. I closed on the cabin in the end of February, and I moved here the week before April.
Okay.
So that's how long I've been here. I've been here, what, not even a year and a half yet, and a lot has changed.
Joe Blake, I wouldn't say anything specific. I was also thinking about hitting the Dollar Tree for decorations.
Yeah. Rebel at Heart, how are you? Randall says, Paul, is it scheduled or scheduled? I'm not.
Scheduled or scheduled?
Yeah, I ain't even getting into that one. I'm doing good to spell my name.
Shiloh Acre said, I'm excited to purchase some new Come On Outdoors merch.
Yes, me too. Lancaster from youngest of 7. Guessing your mom never had a TV.
Yeah.
No, my dad was a Rolling Stone. It's not all from the same moms. My brother that's coming up here for the 4th is actually my brother with my mom. I'm excited to purchase new Come On merch. Yep, let's see here. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Just seen you jump in here.
Gang. What's up, Liz?
I know y'all are coming. Come on in late, but I'm still here. You sure got a lot done today. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I put a keeping it real out for everybody that's in here that's not subscribed to Come On Keeping It Real. I really suggest that you go do that. I tend to spill a lot of beans over there, guys.
And you're gonna always see what's happening up to date.
I give the up to date. It takes a little while to get these edited videos out and stuff. And I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm definitely going to show you what's going on.
Right.
In real time, pretty much.
Peter Ryan said, do you send to Australia? I'm pretty sure it's an online store, so I'm sure they do.
Yeah, whenever I get it made, it's going to be probably Bonfire that I use once I do it, because I used to try to, I made all of this merch with a buddy of mine in Florida, and it's just too much with the post office. And honestly, the post office is expensive, guys.
Yeah, I know. Trying to send to get that title cost me.
What ages are Hazel's kids? I've avoided that question for a lot. I get asked that a lot. Speaking of that, there's going to be a live Saturday evening. I don't know what time yet. But it will be me, this guy, Lissa, and Hazel for the first time.
Ooh,
on Saturday. I did not go live last week, so I'm going to go live on Saturday. That way y'all can meet Hazel, and we can answer a lot of y'all's questions.
Patrick Higdon said, we need more working Keeping It Real videos.
Yeah. But it is a vlog channel, so for every working one that you get, that's a bonus. And I try. Honestly, it's easier for me to do working ones when he's here.
Right.
Because he can hold the camera and, all of that. Do it. Working one by yourself without editing and stuff is very, very, very difficult.
Yeah, because keep in mind that the Keeping It Reals are not edited.
Yeah.
It's filmed and uploaded.
Yeah, the name is what it is. It's Keeping It Real. I film it on my phone and literally upload it straight to YouTube. What you see is what you get.
I think the only time it's been edited is like if I'm filming and I accidentally hit stop or something instead of like switching the camera around. Randall Grunland.
Come On Keeping It Real doesn't even work. All he does is talk smack about Tim, and the work is magic. It is magic.
It's mad.
I tell you what, for somebody that don't do nothing but talk, boy, a whole lot of stuff gets done around here.
Right?
know, a whole lot gets done.
Grilling Addiction with Nick. What's up, brother? He said, I sent 2 shirts to the Philippines, cost them $60.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Out of country is expensive.
Pauline Isidore said, you two are like Batman and Robin. Pow!
Who's Batman?
I'm Batman.
Now we do work. We do work very, 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 very good together. I would say 99.9% of the time it's all smiles and all that other stuff. He'll have a bad morning every once in a while, and I just had one today.
Right.
So he probably didn't like me much this morning for a little while.
It wasn't that I didn't like you. It just caught me off guard.
It caught me off guard.
Normally, like, guys, not too long ago, we just had an incident to where if I start to lose it, I start to panic. I start to get real antsy. And, man, Uncle David is so cool, so calm and collected. He's just like, he realizes that something is big happening, but he just plays it off, gets it done, and I'm like, man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna strive to be like that.
And I'm actually working with him on that kind of stuff. It's not just the mentoring don't stop. I've been mentoring him since he was a kid. You know what I mean? And I learned stuff from him as well. But I constantly try to, because he's high energy. He's amped all the time, 24/7 amped.
I'm amped right now.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get him to be more even kill about stuff, because he will allow stuff to affect him negatively, like, and get mad, and then you spend your day mad and the problem don't get fixed.
Yep.
And so with him being around me, being even kill with all this stuff, he's already gotten a lot better. I've seen a big improvement in a couple of months, because before, when he first got here, boy, look at him. We had to do a lot of editing.
Yeah.
A lot of editing. Let's see here. Yes, you and Mike are an awesome together. God has blessed you both with awesomeness, and I have never seen such human kindness in a long time. I love that you both are all about that. Oh yeah, that's our core.
Thank you, Becky.
Yes, thank you very much. That's our core, and believe it or not, guys, I get a lot of slack about, why are you going to do this over there when you got all this to go on and stuff. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Me helping out my family and anybody that I can is just as important to me as doing my own stuff.
Right.
So I'm gonna do it. You know, if I have something that I need to get done, but it's not like an emergency and stuff like that, and then I got a family member that is like in dire need of some serious help, I'm gonna pull off every time.
Right.
And I'm never gonna feel bad about it, ever.
Leicester from above said, Mike has some of Eclipse's genes, I swear.
Yeah, that's the human Eclipse right there. Eclipse is cuter.
Lila Newton's magic.
Oh, we got over 1,000 in here right now.
Oh,
come on with it. I keep hitting the table, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to kick over to this side as much as possible, so Mike's got some room tonight. And you fill in the poo hole. Oh, you fell in the poo hole.
Oh yeah, that was a deep hole, guys.
He didn't fall. He was down there checking it out. He wanted to see how big it was, and that's the only way, honestly, guys, that you can see scale on stuff with the cameras, because on the camera, I'm sure it doesn't look that big.
It definitely doesn't do it justice.
I'm putting up lemonade stand at the bus stop, $13, just to ask how much dollar bills, y'all. And David is building my stand with live edge cedar. Well, come on.
That's right.
It'll be a sexy stand. I'll tell you that, Randall. We're praying. Let's see. Come on, and Mike, make sure that Levi has a document with him traveling across state lines, that he has permission to with kids.
Trace with the kids. Also, medical authority for granddaughter. I mean, they're all family members.
Yeah, they're all family members. It's all good. And Levi is, I don't sweat Levi being able to handle that, not one bit. And I mean, 2 of them are older kids, guys.
Yeah.
And they can help Levi out too while he's driving and kind of deal with it. And honestly,
I think Serenity is going to
Serenity and Addie is just going to be like this. They might have to have the radio on a little loud to drown them out a little bit, but that's about it. Thank you to all who send up prayers. I'm on the phone, so I can't tag everyone. Hello, Dot. How are you? I love the idea of using burned wood for the siding on the containers. Yes. I got a lot of heat, guys. A lot of heat. And, heat rises. Man. Come on. About switching to the container house. And I get it. A lot of people wanted to see the cabin. And like I said, cabin project's not gone. I'm going to end up turning this cabin sexy. And it's going to have a purpose. It's not getting torn down. I promise you that. But my original plan ever when I decided to go off grid and to do this lifestyle was a container house.
Back in Florida.
Right. But I was in an area that just, first of all, I'm not even going to go there. I was in a county that was very strict. Right. Let's just say that. And I couldn't do it. And so all I'm doing is reverting back to the original plan that I had. And it's the exact same design that I had for the most part, except for I'm adding an extra container because of space reasons. But yeah, part of it's going to be burnt wood, live edge, kind of like you got on the tiny house, because I want everything to feel like it belongs here. Some areas will be exposed, and being that I am a welder, I'll end up making some trellises and stuff for like climbing flowers and roses and stuff to go up. And then some of it will just be raw shipping container.
Right.
And
that's gonna be so awesome.
And I'm gonna do something. I got a plan for the roofs, guys. It's gonna be a little different. I gotta do some research, so I can't say what it is yet, because it's, dealing with water and flat roofs and stuff, you got to deal with certain things. So I got to do some research, but I got a plan for the roofs that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah. So
Randall Grunland, $5 super chat, says, "Are we really sure heat rises? Perhaps cold sinks." Gary?
Well, Gary will tell you that cold expands.
Well, I mean, you're both right. Cold does sink and it does expand. So, yeah, absolutely.
And Tim will tell you that trees grow.
It's weird that heat rises and cold sinks, but hot water is heavier than cold water.
Yeah. Water also evaporates when you add heat. Come on, making containers sexy. Oh yeah,
that's right.
For me, guys, the whole reason for containers for me, and I've heard all the containers ain't meant to be a house and they'll rust and all that, and they only last so long. That all depends on how you build it and how you protect it. And I am more comfortable working with steel than any other material on this planet. I'm good with building out of all kinds of different things and all that. I'm definitely a jack of all trades. I did go to school for carpentry and all that way back in the day in Job Corps and all that. But I was an iron worker, guys, for most of my adult life, and I owned a steel company for a good portion of my life. And steel is just, it's me. And for me, it gives me a nod back to my life when I did those days. And I heard a lot of people, well, cutting out the doors and the windows are going to be difficult. No, it's not.
Not for you, huh?
No. I can cut all the... If my brother brought his welding truck up here and say one guy with him, us three could cut out all the doors and windows and probably just about frame them all in a day.
Dang.
Because it's all about having the right tools and the knowledge to do it or whatever.
Right.
I mean, we used to build super Walmarts, all the steel structure in like a month. You know what I mean? With a 5-man crew. So it's definitely possible. My brain just expanded. Nice. I just read that Sasquatch was spotted on a trail cam in Oklahoma. Keep your eye on your 6. He don't want none of this juice. I promise you. I'm always ready. Y'all don't always see it on camera, but I'm always ready.
That's right.
Believe that. That big old black thing right over there ain't just sitting there for no reason.
Big Wave, I can't wait to see you come up with perhaps a covered greenhouse on one of the roofs. Ooh, that was actually that was a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
We were talking about something like that.
You're hot. You're hot. Yep. Let's see here. How's the septic treating you? We've been going toe to toe. Yeah. I feel like I'm winning the fight right now.
Yep.
I got what I wanted to get done today. And with Simple Life Reclaim coming over tomorrow, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get what needs to happen done tomorrow as well. And then with Country Road Pure following back on the following day to help me out with the plumbing and stuff, I think we'll be there.
Should be able to start checking it off.
That's the great thing. Everybody that gives me hard times about stopping my projects and going to help people, look at this. Right now I'm in a bind and time is over the issue, and I didn't even have to ask. All I did was talk about my time schedule and the offers were there.
Right.
So, and I ain't proud, guys. I ain't one of the ones that's too proud to accept help. I'm all about getting help if it's available and it ain't putting nobody out of their way.
Right.
Let's see here. Auntie Ann, how am I doing on my...
Said I did metal stud framing, drywall, and acoustical drop ceilings for about 10 years.
So you say you want to do some drywall?
So you're ready to do some drywall?
How far away are you there, Dave?
He's in Oklahoma. Go, David. What part of Oklahoma are you at? Speaking of doing some work, I'm going to be doing some work for part of the family here in about a month. I'm going to be going somewhere to help somebody, and I'll be doing some AC work.
How are your hot tomatoes going? Good. I actually got one tomato on there about that big right now, nice and red. Doing good. I think it'd be fun to make a big pavilion over the place. Yeah, that's gonna take some time. I just seen something. Oh, Robert said I was having doubts about digging that big hole with all the rock. There's some big ones in there.
Man,
But Uber's a beast, man.
the biggest rock I've seen in the ground so far is that rock that was under the tree that you pulled off.
That
Whoa, man.
That's not the biggest one I've seen.
It was like half the size of a car hood.
Yeah, and the stump was literally grown all the way around it. That was like the base of the stump. It was crazy. Now, Uber gets it done. When you're dealing with some of those big rocks, it just takes some time. You just got to dig around. But honestly, I didn't have to do a lot of digging one direction or the other. My lines are like straight.
Good night, Sue Jackson. Auntie Ann said you're doing so with the comments.
All right, I'll take it, Auntie Ann. I'm talking a lot tonight. Hey guys, I love watching your videos. You are doing a great job on the homestead. Well, thank you, Pamela. I appreciate it.
Good days.
Just south of Tulsa.
Just south of Tulsa. I used to live in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. That's just south of Tulsa.
I'm pretty good at hanging drywall, but I hate finishing drywall. Can't stand it. Hate it with a passion.
You know who's somebody really awesome at finishing drywall? Junk the Gems 3. At our house in Bronson, actually, I built a room for Jacob for his birthday. I built him his own room, and he took the mud and put Jacob and wrote Jacob on the wall and stuff like that, and all custom stuff like that. It was really nice.
Nice. I can do it. I mean, I'm not horrible at it. I ain't done it in a while, but I've done a lot of it over the years. I just hate it. Mike and Lisa, y'all can call me Randy versus Randall. Davis calling me cuss words and bullying me for 2 years. We all need hugs.
Cool. All right, Randy. Man, that's hilarious.
Let's see what happened was.
20-minute warning.
20-minute warning?
Yeah, Cindy Brown. Actually, 2 porta potties are going to get rented. Mel from Simple Life Reclaims handling that.
Your fan bearings are going out. My fan bearings are going out in what?
Maybe that was a conversation in the chat.
Yeah. Come on, good luck to your new adventures and family. Well, thank you very much. Hey guys, what's new? Everything.
Sue, you missed it. Definitely go back and rewatch this live. You're gonna find out all that's new.
Yeah, there's a whole lot. We spilling beans.
The Stanley family said, I hate finishing sheetrock.
Oh, me too. Me too. I mean, I've definitely gotten back. I'm no pro by no means, but I've definitely gotten to. I worked hard to try to get to the point where applying the mud I'm pretty decent at, because I hate sanding. That's the part I hate the most. So I try to make those lines nice, but it doesn't matter how nice you make it. You still got to sand.
Let's see. Go Dave said, I never mind helping a friend. It's just finding time in this crazy life. I know that's right.
Oh yeah, there's always something to do.
You know what? That's why I think that doing a little texture on the drywall is a cool idea, because it doesn't have to be fine and smooth finished.
I am big, boy. Look at here. I've got a hopper out there. I think. Boy, I'm all about that orange peel. Man. Come on with the orange peel. Hey, I remember the house in Zephyr Hills. I did that whole house. I did like a wainscoting at the bottom, and I textured it all and did 2 different colors and stuff. That junk looked fancy, and I didn't have to do all that finishing work. You know, that's why popcorn ceilings were invented, because people didn't want to do all the finishing work on the ceiling.
Great idea.
Yeah, well, until 30 years later, and they had to take it out. And especially being way back in the day, they used asbestos to make that junk back in the day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, if it's too old, you better be careful scraping that junk off.
Cindy Brown said, orange peel's a pain to clean.
Yeah, but it is so nice not to have to do all that finishing, boy. Take that knockdown knife, boom, done. Sue says, did it jump on me? Oh, hey, Mike and David. My goodness, you are doing powerful work. Come on, love you from Ireland.
Hey,
Oh,
well,
nice.
thank you. Some of that Irish love.
Uber is a beast. Yes, Uber is. Tim got kicked out the water park. He forgot that it wasn't a members only channel. Well, you need to ask him. Tune in. That's funny. Yeah, Tim's on vacation this week.
Renee Bunch. Yes, we did say Zephyr Hills. Lived there for a while. That's where he owned his remodeling company in Zephyr Hills.
Yes. Yeah, I did. I owned a steel company and a remodeling company at the same time, kind of like a sister company. When the steel was in between jobs, because we had contracts of 2 years out, and sometimes scheduling and stuff worked, then I would always pull off and then go do home renovations and stuff for people, just to stay busy.
That's the first time I ever did any kind of window work was with you at that house.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you go into a suburb, guys, and if you're good at what you're doing, you'll be stuck in that suburbs for a while, because then all of a sudden that neighbor will see you over there doing that and be like, well, can you do this? Well, you know I can. I never said I couldn't do nothing. I can do it.
Jill Blake said, did you hear that Tim threw his hat down? Uber won.
Yeah, Tim did put the white flag up. To be honest with you, it was only a competition for Tim to begin with. I was just playing along. In my opinion, it never was a competition. Uber's special, guys. Uber is special. And honestly, it's got a lot to do with the operator. I mean, I make Uber do a lot more than what that size tractor is actually supposed to do.
Oh, man, for sure. Paul Honeyman said, you call it orange peel, and yet I've heard it called granny's butt. LOL, all them dimples.
True, true. Why you got to be mean to Granny? Granny Camp. Zephyr Hills is like Tampa now. It's so much bigger than when we lived there. Yeah. Zephyr Hills is definitely a lot bigger. I wouldn't say it's like Tampa, but it's definitely a lot bigger than whenever I lived there. Getting rid of it's the hardest part. Hilarious. Yeah. Let's see here. Patrick, no way. How close are you to Fort Smith? We drove through there in May. I'm about an hour from Fort Smith.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait until Tim's next live. I got connections in Florida and got pictures.
That's right.
Love from extreme weather and thunderstorms. Glory from the Bahamas.
Hey, Elba, thank you.
Stopped in Danville. Oh, nice.
If you stopped at that Jam Mart in Danville, that's the store that I worked at.
Yep. And I actually worked for the chicken farm in Danville. Paul Honeyman, my butt doesn't have dimples. Get him. Get him. We lived there from 91 to 99. Nice. Y'all come and get it. Oh, we got 1,147 people in here.
Dang, that's pretty awesome.
Paul, how many likes do we got right now? Peter Ryan, how can you all tell the difference with all the black cats there? We know Ryder, you just start working and Ryder's there. Ryder's always right beside me, period.
Yeah.
Honestly, Ryder is bigger than Midnight and Lilith.
Yep.
And also Midnight, I just found out the other day, has now started developing a couple of white hairs right here. But also their facial structures are a little bit different.
Bit.
Midnight's a lot thinner in the face.
Got a sharper face.
And trust me, Midnight's not just walking up to me rubbing on my leg. Although Midnight is making progress.
Right.
Like I can get up close to her now, and every once in a while in the middle of the yard, she'll let me pet her. Most of the time I have to sneak my pets while she's eating.
Right.
But we're getting there. We're making progress.
I think I can tell apart Lilith now because on top of Lilith's head by her ears there's a little bit of white. So that's how I can tell.
My wife was next to the youngest of 9 kids. Wow.
Dang. Cindy Brown said Midnight has some white and Lilith has a rounder face than Midnight. Yeah, Midnight has a sharper face.
Yeah. And the camera doesn't show it that much, but there's a significant size difference. Ryder's he's not a big fat cat, but he's a good looking cat. Like he's proportioned well.
David from Goat Days said, when did I live in Sapulpa? I actually went my freshman year of high school in Sapulpa, which I was 16 and probably so that was like 20 years ago. Like so 2003.
Mile, any regrets? I must have missed something. You're making Ryder go gray. Hey, Ryder's a hard worker, man. He's always there. He's always wanting to know what's going on.
Yep.
It's really all about, guys. It's not really so much that he wants to go as what's going on. It's that when I stop moving for a second, he wants to jump in my lap and get petted.
Every single time.
Yeah. I will shut the tractor off, guys. As soon as he hears that tractor shut off, I would say within 2 minutes, maybe, he's sitting on my lap on the tractor. I mean, he thinks, okay, he stopped working for a second, game time.
Randall Grunland, $2 super chat said, I think he meant to say, Mike, any regrets? Any regrets with what? I don't have any regrets at least within the last year or so in my life. I mean, I'm sure we all got regrets.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Preach!
And for everybody asking where Lissa is over at the house cooking up some dinner for us while we're doing the live. She went and did some errands today in town, and she was also rearranging the camper a little bit.
Yeah, and she cooking. Most of the time, she's fed me a lot since the kids have been gone for dinner.
Yep.
Because she's already cooking a big meal. But most of the time, whenever I'm going live, she normally invites me for dinner, which helps a lot because I don't get done with the live until 7, and most of the time I'm working all day up until the live. So
right,
cracks me up when Mike can't tell the cats apart.
Yeah, it's crazy sometimes, but I'm getting better.
Cuddly Texan said 1158 watching, 800 likes. That ain't too bad. That ain't a bad ratio. I got what 1167 right now, so that's not bad. I'll take that. For all the ones that ain't hit it yet, if you're not liking it, hit the thumbs down. I understand.
Smash the button.
If you like it, give me the thumbs up.
Yeah, Shiloh Acres Ryder is a little stocky. He's bigger for sure.
Yeah. Riders, man, they're both great hunters. And honestly, that's what they're here for. They're here to hunt mice and stuff like that and keep all the rodents away from the cabin. And they do such a good job.
Yeah.
I was out there going to take a shower tonight, and Ryder had a big old grasshopper about that big, carried it into the pump house so it couldn't get away, and then played with it for a minute.
Cindy Brown said, is Ryder staying home more now that he's fixed?
Yeah. And a lot more since they moved down the hill, because he was going over there visiting Lilith quite a bit. He kind of splits his time, but ever since they moved down there, he has stayed home.
Yeah.
Come on, Homesteading, Coach Jimmy, wife, and I will be coming through there in the fall. We'd love to visit and help out on the mountain. All right, sounds good. Shoot me an email.
Let us know when you're coming through.
Is Hazel still here? I don't know. I haven't seen a comment from her.
There's been some bad storms hanging out down in Florida, and where Hazel lives anyway, man, internet is iffy at best.
I could spit outside of here, and it'll make her power go out.
Too bad.
Let's see.
Sophia,
David and Mike. I've been watching you all along, but tonight I subscribed to Come On Homesteading.
Woo-hoo!
I love the content. Shouting from Barbados.
Oh,
nice. Well, thank you. I am glad that you finally subscribed, because we are definitely on an adventure. You don't want to miss it.
Oh, Maggie Creech said, Mike, he means any regrets moving there, I think. So far, there have been 0 regrets here in Arkansas. And maybe, and you know what? I know this is going to sound weird, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't even regret driving my truck into the creek. Yeah. Because, everything happens for a reason, and I'm going to take the good with the bad, guys. So
well, the truck going in the creek allowed you to go full-time YouTube.
It did, yep.
Because that was the one big bill that he still had.
Yeah.
And granted, he took a loss, and it sucks not having his truck and everything, but we tried to find the positive in things.
Yep.
And it did allow him to be able to try to, make a career of this and also get a lot more done.
Yeah. Oh, man. We've been smashing it now that I don't have to leave 4 days a week.
Patrick Eclipse is doing good. She went on a play date down there I just did a keeping it real with, or no, the last Come On Homesteading video actually showed, and you can kind of see where she still had dry mud on her from her little play date down there. Hazel says her internet is so bad. Yes, it is. Oh, there's my baby. I see my hearts and my ninjas.
The ninja.
Let's see here. I hope Brother got a little action while out. Tomcat. That's his mountain too. Well, his action days are over.
Yeah, I hope he got it all out of his system because that's a wrap.
Everything gonna come on mountain shooting blanks.
About a 5
except
minute,
for the goats.
5 minute warning.
Yep, 5 minute warning. I believe Robinson Belly Acres are going next. I haven't seen anything saying they're not going, so I believe they are going.
Stephanie Deegan, aloha from Hawaii. Love the progress on the homestead.
Thank you very much. Hawaii is one of the states I have not been in. Hawaii and Alaska. They're both on my bucket list.
Me too.
Yeah, I want to go to Hawaii. I actually want to go to Kauai because it's more nature and just beautiful.
Is that one of the smaller islands?
Yeah, it's not the main island. But it's from what I've researched, you can tell me if I'm wrong, it's supposed to be the most gorgeous island there in Hawaii as far as nature goes. And ask, how is Eclipse doing with the Dreamers Moon? Oh, yeah, I must be behind. See, I'm answering them, just going a little slow. Yep. Yes, Robinson Belly Acres are going live next. Yes. So definitely throw Robinson Belly Acres links in here so everybody that's in here can go over there and bombard them and tell them that, come on, sent you over.
Throw up the bacon emojis when you go in there.
Bacon intense. Bacon intense. You do that, you'll find out why. Come on, Homesteading. Good job, sir. Supper time. Thank you very much. You girls all hear that? Everything on the mountain is shooting blanks. Means every male is fixed. Come on.
Mike will be this year.
He ain't on the mountain no more, though.
That's right.
He's at the landing.
I'm on the landing.
The only thing up here ain't shooting blanks is Chief. and Thumper.
Right, yeah.
An old Thumper out there. Did you get the cheddar tank hole dug? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You'll actually see it on Come On Keeping It Real.
Cindy Brown said they have their live scheduled for 5 hours from now. You know what? What I've noticed is sometimes YouTube will do that. They'll say that the live is hours away, but you just got to know when it's happening. It's ridiculous. Good night, Joe Blake.
No, there is no RV dump in the septic as of yet. But I do have future plans. No shame here. Let's see here. Not the rabbits.
Speaking of rabbits, we got to get our rabbit huts built before Uncle David keeps our rabbits. Yeah.
At this point, I'm just growing them out for everybody. You know, every once in a while, I ask Mike to feed the animals as his chore for me taking care of his rabbits. But for the most part, they're fine. I mean, they're healthy. They're good. They eat good.
They're growing fast. They're so big already.
Are you aware of the cruise to Alaska 2025 get together? No, I'm not aware of that, but I'm definitely down. I actually want to cruise to Hawaii, and I actually want to go to Alaska.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to go on a moose hunt and go salmon fishing.
Ah.
Yeah. Before I keep your rabbits, Mike, they are too cute.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hazel. And I like our rabbits too. Our female has the dark ears. It's the white female with the dark ears, and our male is the broken one that's all different colors.
Cindy said, "I will email you as long as you promise to check your email." I've got a solution for that coming in about a month.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, because I am horrible at checking my emails. I'm not going to lie. Guys, there's a lot to keep up with between all the platforms and all the comments and everything like that. My number one I try to focus on is the comments here on YouTube. I try to make sure I at least read every single one of them and heart it. And then it kind of moves to email and then messenger. And
right.
It's a lot to keep up with.
OMG, yes, the pooper tank has been dug out. Faux show.
I think it's unlikely that we'll go live at midnight.
Right, exactly.
I will email you. Okay, I just read that. He is busy. Enjoy.
Good night, Junk to Gems 3.
Don't rely on it. It took a month for him to read mine. I'm sorry. Hey, you know how many sponsors I got in my emails that I just don't respond to? I just don't have time. I've been busy, guys. I've been busy.
Speaking of sponsor video, we were supposed to have a video come out today, and it's just, sometimes it's like that, guys. Those sponsors, they'll slow rolling sometimes.
Cindy's doing the workaround. I will Facebook it to Lisa, and she can send it to you.
Hey, Cindy, you know how to do it.
Cheap drips to finish drywall, 1.5, and cheap doors, sweet, nice, smooth finish. Nice.
Okay.
I agree. I did email David in December. I'm sorry, guys.
Joanne Don Combs. Really, Mike? I was born and raised in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. That's great. I miss it a lot.
You need to hire some people. I wish I made that much money.
Yeah.
I would definitely hire somebody to do all the back end stuff for sure.
And Cindy Brown said that they are live right now, guys.
Oh, yep. We are behind on ours. So everybody, rush over to Robinson Belly Acres, throw some bacon and tent emojis up, and tell them to come on sent you. And I hope everybody has a great night. And don't forget, we're going to go live Saturday evening with Miss Hazel, the Drifting Dreamers. So until we see each other again, guys, come on. Let's go on another adventure.